Okay, okay. Welcome to this session. Uh, Here we are going to do something unconventional. Basically, we are going to look at how to apply some style formatting to our text. If all we have is static text without any styles, colors, and it wouldn't look nice. And of course, we are not going to be building a fully fledged websites in this particular course. Because that will be out of GS and YX scope. However, it wouldn't be bad if we would learn how to increase or decrease font size, change our font family, right? Like the font styles, and then probably apply some colors. So let's get started. As usual, I will get rid of this content here. Then we'll create a new one. So let's say we have a paragraph. Okay, that says the baby monkey is not that different. Okay, so we have this the baby monkey is not that different. This is just a dummy test. Let's say we want to apply some styles. All right, we want to change the color of this text from default black, because if we preview it right now, what we have is the default black. We want to change it to, let's say, blue, right? So we can do something called inline styling. Okay, here we put uh, the style, okay, the style attribute on the opening tag of the element. All right, so we say style, okay, and then these are key value pairs that comes. All right, so you have a key or a property. All right, let's say a property and a value. So the property is actually what you are targeting. In this case, we are targeting the color. We want to change it. Okay, so we say color colon. Now the value of that property is what color we changing it to, and we said blue. It's not going to look nice though, but that is what we said. Okay, let's save. Now go back to our browser and we have a blue text. Okay, so let's go back here and see what happened. We put the style attribute on the opening tag, okay, of the paragraph. Then we specify the property and then the value. The property that we are targeting for this particular paragraph, we are targeting the color property, and the value, okay, of the color we want to apply, the property we want to apply actually, it's what, blue, right? So that is one. We can increase the font size, okay, make the things bigger. So we can say font dash size, all right, and we can give it a value, say maybe 24 pixels. Now don't ask me, pixels is a standard measurement in cascading style sheet or CSS. Just like you have centimeters, meters, and so on. When it comes to web development, pixels is one of the basic units of measurement. So let's save this and go back. We see that our text is now bigger. So this should give you an idea that if you want a bigger text, you can just increase this value. If you want a smaller text, you can reduce it. The default is 14 pixels. So if you don't apply anything, the default is 14 pixels. Okay, we can go on, all right, and we can change the font style. In this case, it will be font family, okay, and we can say Comic Sans, right, MS, all right, Comic Sans MS, and then our font style will change. Okay. Now you do realize that as we add more properties to this inline styling, it becomes longer, right? And it pushes our text out of focus. So this is not really ideal um, for situations like this. So I'm going to teach you something else. Uh, um, Remember when we're talking about the head containing metadata about the HTML document, one of the categories of metadata that we could have is the styles. Okay, and this is inserted using the style element. All right, so inside the head we say style. Okay, we create a style element. Now inside the style, we are now going to target the element in the body one by one. Okay, we are going to call them by their names, and then we apply the formatting styles that we want to it. So if you look at this, we actually applying formatting style to this P paragraph here. All right, so we can call the P here watch. Okay, once you write the name of the element, next you bring curly braces, open and close. Okay, and you press enter. Now here you are going to define the properties. So first we start with color. Okay, we say it's blue. All right, then we say font size. Um, Font size, and we say it's 24 pixels, right? Um, then font family we say Comic Sans MS. Okay, Comic Sans MS. Now that we have done this, let's get rid of this inline style here. Okay, then we go back to our page, refresh and see whether there will be a change or not. It's nothing. Well, if you are not sure, we can go back and change this color to maybe red. Okay, to red. Let's see, and that's changed to red. Okay, so what we have done is actually taking effect here. Now, um, earlier on when I entered BG color, when we're using the easy HTML on the phone, we realized that um, BG color, I said purple, right? So let's save this and see if it will work here. Of course it works, this is a browser. But let's come back here. Realize that this BG color is colored in red, and this is actually a deprecated attribute. It is advised that um, background color, this BG color is actually replaced with a CSS or cascading style sheet property called background dash color. Okay, so the best way to do this is to target the body in our style element, and then we apply the color to it. Okay, so um, we can call the body here. Okay, we can call the body here and say body, we want your background color to be purple. Okay, to be purple. It's the same thing. We can change the background color to maybe gray, something like gray. Right, and refresh and we see that it's taking effect. Okay, but of course red is not looking great on gray, so we can change this color to maybe, let's look at blue. Blue, I think, but maybe, yeah, blue is looking much better. Anyway, so this is how you apply color. You increase the font size, or you change the font styles. There are more that we can do, um, but we would just stick to this. Earlier on, we spoke about underlining a text, um, making it bold, and all the other things. We can actually do all that using CSS. So as we go on, we'll get to see how some of those things are done.